Catherine, the Princess of Wales, is more interested in her faith following her cancer diagnosis, but with Prince William embarrassed by ceremony. Just how religious are the royals? Hello and welcome to Royal Scandal. Please do well to like, subscribe, comment and turn on the notification bell so as not to miss out on any news updates. It has been a tumultuous year for Kate Middleton, the Princess of Wales, as the mother of three has undergone her very public battle with cancer. While the eyes of the world have been fixed on the future Queen, who announced her diagnosis in March and has since revealed that her treatment was successful, Catherine herself appears to have turned her attention inwards. According to an updated biography, the Princess of Wales has grown more interested in her faith in the wake of her health problems. In a new chapter of his best-selling biography Charles III, New King, New Court. The Inside Story, royal writer Robert Hardman has revealed how Catherine and her husband Prince William's opposing attitudes to their Christian faith have been brought into stark relief amid the Princess of Wales' battle with cancer. Catherine has reportedly been mulling over religious questions, with one church-going friend of the Wales family remarking that they felt more hopeful about the princess' attitude toward religion than the beliefs of Prince William. But the Prince of Wales himself is known to have little interest in religious matters. He is a modern young man, a source told Hardman, and I think he gets embarrassed by certain aspects of ceremonial and religion. Of course, when Prince William accedes to the throne, he will also become the supreme head of the Church of England, a role that comes with certain constitutional obligations. Those close to the palace are said to understand that William will carry out the religious duties required of him, but will not show any more signs of Christian devotion than, for example, the traditional family Christmas service at Sandringham. In January 2024, Gavin Ashenden, the late Queen's chaplain from 2008 to 2017, told GB News that, if the prince cannot reconcile himself with this constitutional role, he should consider abdication. William doesn't show any signs of being alive to the vibrancy of Christian faith, Ashenden remarked. I think he either has to accept the fact that this is a role he plays, whether he likes it or not, which is part actually of the burden of monarchy, or if he feels that strongly and he can't do it, then step aside and abdicate and see if there's somebody else in the royal succession who can. This is, of course, a highly unlikely turn of events. But it's certainly true that the reign of William V will come with a markedly different relationship between church and crown, especially when compared with the profound faith of the late Queen Elizabeth II and the spiritualism of King Charles. Religion was immensely important to her late Majesty, whose life was shaped by her belief in God. After her death, Kenneth Mackenzie, who served for 15 years as the Queen's domestic chaplain at Balmoral, told the BBC, "I think there have only been 2 Sundays since I've been here, apart from COVID times, that she didn't come to church." Elizabeth II, said Mackenzie, would recall how her father, George VI, used to sing her to sleep with hymns when she was a child. Indeed, like many monarchs throughout history, the Queen saw her royal duty as a role that was divinely appointed. "I knew she felt a calling in some way from her people, but more than that, she saw her calling as from Almighty God," he remarked. In one Christmas message, Her late Majesty spoke of her personal accountability before God. King Charles's relationship with his Anglican faith is said to be somewhat more complicated than his mother's, but no less profound. Speaking to The Guardian, Ian Bradley, author of God Save the King, The Sacred Nature of the Monarch, contrasted King Charles's religious beliefs to that of the late Queen Elizabeth II. Charles's faith is deep and strong, but more questing, more intellectual, more complex than the late Queen's, Bradley explained. He's clearly drawn to Eastern Orthodox Christianity and aspects of Islam. He's interested in all kinds of spirituality. But while the king has always felt a deep connection to his faith, his relationship with organized religion has been fraught over the years. This week, a shocking letter from 1998 revealed how the then Prince of Wales felt as though the Anglican Church had been corrupted by loathsome political correctness. Writing to his friend, the interior designer Dudley Poplick, in 1998, Charles revealed that, as he grew older, he was becoming increasingly attracted to the timeless traditions of the Greek Orthodox Church, considered more high church than the Anglican low church favorite by his mother. In a sentiment viewed by many as a veiled attack on the very Church of England he would later swear to protect, The future king added that all other Christian denominations had been corrupted by loathsome political correctness. It is perhaps unsurprising that Charles felt a connection to Orthodox belief. His father, Prince Philip, was born on Corfu and practiced the religion before converting to Anglicanism ahead of his marriage to Queen Elizabeth II. Then again, Charles has always had a deep reverence for religion in general, and has long dedicated himself to upholding and celebrating the variety of faiths throughout Britain. Almost 30 years ago, he raised eyebrows by announcing that, upon his accession to the throne, he would change the monarch's title from Defender of the Faith to Defender of Faith out of respect for the nation's religious diversity. He clarified his position during a 2015 interview with the BBC, explaining, "I mind about the inclusion of other people's faiths and their freedom to worship in this country. And it's always seemed to me that, while at the same time being Defender of the Faith, you can also be Protector of Faiths." The title was not altered during his coronation in 2023. But during the ceremony the king was greeted not just by representatives of the Christian denominations, but by faith leaders from Jewish, Hindu, Muslim, and Sikh communities. It may well be that the king and Catherine, the Princess of Wales, discussed their faith during a shared stay at the London Clinic in Marylebone earlier this year. His Majesty is said to have taken great comfort from his beloved daughter-in-law, who revealed her own diagnosis a month after the king. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.